Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 9 of the M9 Modified Tour here in Sidewinder Racing Leagues. This week, we find ourselves at the just under 1 mile in length Iowa Speedway in Newton, Iowa. And a crisp 75-degree afternoon here at Iowa Speedway. And, well, we had a bit of technical difficulties with the Okay, not sure what happened there. I hope everybody can hear me. Just lost the broadcasting software. I looked over, realized the stream had stopped, and realized my software wasn't open, so not really sure what happened there. But hey, we're back. The system's fine. iRacing is fine. Everything was fine. I don't know. No internet outage. It just we stopped broadcasting, but we're good now. Qualifying, I think, should be starting. Yeah, qualifying underway. Nobody going on track yet. It's odd. Anybody gonna try and qualify? No cars on track yet. Everybody just deciding they're too good for qualifying. Just making sure we're still in the session here. Nobody wants to go. Oh, I can't see it. Yeah, I have goofed again. I forgot. I accidentally joined as a driver for the broadcast here in the session, so we're not going to see qualifying. So we'll just look at the times up on the board, and I'll be right back in 3.5 minutes. All right, qualifying comes to a close. Dustin Navoa puts it on the pole again. Down trackside.
All right, thanks for showing up, guys. Let's have a good race. First start on green, then the leader has lane choice, and starts on the leader after that. There is a regular season championship points, and so I'm not sure how that's looking, but yeah. So even if you get wrecked, stay in it for a good finish, and I think you get 6 extra points for that. So take a look at that at the end of the race, see where you're standing. So have a good race.
Alrighty, drivers meeting concluded. Ready to get on to racing. Starting on the pole tonight, as I said, Dustin Navoa with the 23.104. Going to be looking to go back to back. That number 96. Alongside him, Mike Christopher to start second, and that number 16 here tonight. Behind them, Jeremy Scherer going to start fourth tonight. Travis Scrimmetta going to start third. Sorry, I did that backwards. Pat Catalano going to start fifth in the number 4 tonight. Cliff Mullins going to start sixth in the 37. Quinn Newton in the number 97 going to start 7th. Gatlin Downey in the number 05 going to start 8th. Josh Emerson going to take home 9th in qualifying. Then behind him, not me, ignore 10th place right there, Daniel Llewellyn going to start 11th tonight. Scott Elston going to start in the 12th position. And that is our starting grid for tonight's race. $60 laps here tonight at Iowa. About 23 seconds per lap, so you can do the math in your head. It's funny because it's 60 laps, so it's about 23 minutes under grade. Okay. All right, getting rolled off pit road. Not sure how many pace laps we're going to be doing. I think should be 1 pace lap right here, so it should be going green right away. I could be mistaken. See if that pace car does make the hard left onto pit road. Can't even see it. Can't even see it. All right, we're going to do another pace lap, so there we go. Cliff and Chet racing for second again, absolutely. Navoa just ran away from everybody last week. Ran away with it, and just so consistent at keeping the tires underneath him, keeping the car underneath him, and just making sure he runs good lap times every lap. Definitely a well-versed and well-known modified driver here in iRacing. But here we go. Go green this time. Bye.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. This is going to be almost like a super speedway, maybe like Michigan in terms of maybe a cup car. I've heard they're full throttle to start out a run in these cars, so it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. Maybe a little bit of pack racing. Travis Scrimmetta moves up into second. Able to get past Scherer and Catalano. Looks like everybody actually gets by Mike Christopher, and that's where the positions have been made up. Michael Christopher just falling back at the moment. Fighting for 5th right now. Cliff Mullins trying to get by him. Maybe just stuck in that bottom lane, the top prevailing at the moment. Iowa is a bit of a multi-groove track. They're almost going 3 wide right there. Mike Christopher finally going to file into 6th place. Oh, Pat Catalano sideways off the nose of Cliff Mullins. Looks like was able to save it. We're going to lose a ton of time off of that. And let's go back and take a look really quick at what happened. Looking at Pat Catalano, number 4. Cliff Mullins with a deep dive into turn 1. Gets into the back of the 4 car, but due to this new damage model on the modifieds, that's not going to really hurt either of them in terms of damage or, you know, didn't spin anybody out, but Patsy made a good save and was able to hold on to that car. Not going to lose as much time as he would have wrecking, that's for sure. Travis Cometa holding on to Novoa. Like I said, lap 1, it's going to be a bit of pack racing to be able to hold on to these front guys with the draft. Novoa not going to be able to run away as easily as he did last week. Looks like they're battling. 5th on back. Emerson, Christopher side by side for 6th. Quinn Newton going to move himself into a top 5 position. And they're going to come off turn 4 right there. Still side by side. Emerson trying to make the bottom work. Keep wanting to say Giglio, seeing that 16 up there, but it's Michael Christopher. Done 9 weeks of this, and I still haven't gotten it in my head. Looks like Travis Cometa actually got by the 96 for the lead. Apologize for missing that. But he's able to get behind the 96. Have to think though, gotta make sure he's not burning up those tires. I have to imagine these guys can make it all the way to the end of the race on fuel, so Travis got to make sure he can make 60 laps and hold on to that lead. But maybe just hoping for a caution, going to take that track position while he can, and maybe hope for a caution or 2. Let the tires cool back down. Another battle. Michael Christopher still trying to hold off Emerson for 6th. Gatlin Downey and Patsy Catalano are just sitting behind these two, trying to find anywhere to go. That's allowing Quinn Newton and the rest of these guys to drive away from 6th on back. Looks like Emerson concedes a position to Downey and possibly Catalano. Looks like the 4 will clear for the moment. The 73 with a bit of a send in turn 3. Michael Christopher able to hold on through all that. Not going to lose any more spots. Already down 4 from where he started. Maybe a bit of a tire saving strategy for Michael Christopher. It's very possible. Oh, Gatlin Downey loose. Caught the apron in turns 1 and 2. And he's going to fall all the way back to 9th. But anyway, as I was saying, I think some of these guys know they were here last season, I should say, and the Modifieds had a just snooze fest green flag run Iowa race. Not much really happened. I think we had a few wrecks at the start, but it turned out to just go green for most of it, and not really much happened. So I think people like Michael Christopher, Quinn Newton, somebody who was here last year, Cliff Mullins, another one, I think he's saving a little bit of tire, knowing that we're going to go maybe the full 60 laps green, and they're going to want those tires at the end of those laps, because a track like this, I think, is going to burn those tires a lot. Running such high speeds with that banking, it's going to heat those tires up. But I could be wrong. I don't have much experience with the Modifieds. Newton loose on the bottom, able to save it. What a save from Quinn Newton, but again, going to lose a ton of time. Gonna have to hold on, try to hold on to the top 5. He earned, Catalano into the back of the 16. And also made contact with the 05, but somehow they save it again. Heated battle going on right here. 5th on back. Oh, contact between the 97 and the 16. The 16's loose on the front stretch, sideways in the outside wall. And that car is destroyed, no caution. You can see the right front is just all over the place. And he's just gonna have to pull it down pit road. That car is done. Back up front, Strumetta still up front with Navoa and Scherer hot on his tail. If Christopher does make it down pit road, he's going to go at least 1 lap down. Lap 23. 38 laps to go.
This is a fucking snooze fest.
Apologize for the language from Daniel there. I wouldn't say it's a snooze fest. Had a lot of action so far. Maybe not up front, but battle for 5th. Looks like it's sorted itself out maybe a little bit. Catalano actually moves himself back up into the top 5. But let's take a look at what happened between Michael Christopher and Quinn Newton really quickly. So we're looking right here. 97 rolling on the bottom, tries to send it in deep, and I think just gets a little tight off the corner, drives up into the 16's left front, and shoves the 16 to the outside wall. That actually catches the 05, gives him a little bit of damage. More look on board Michael Christopher. If I could get it right. Oh man, not much you can do. Well, Mike, glad to see you're out of the infield care center, man. What happened out there?
I don't know. I've looked at it. I don't think I really did anything wrong. I think Quinn just car was pinch. I was pinching him down, and he just drove up into me.
I got
whatever.
you. You were having a good run there, sitting in maybe a top 5 spot. And two just came together. You think that was, so you think that's his fault, or do you think maybe just came together?
I would put it more on him than it, but I don't know. You could call it a race incident too, I suppose, but whatever. Car's crap anyways. I couldn't run. They burned my right front. So I was 5th out of 10 cars, so I'm trash anyway, so whatever. This place sucks.
I agree with that, man. Appreciate talking to us. Glad to see you're all right. See you.
Side note, if you want a little extra drama, there's a regular season title. It kind of flew under the radar this year, but the winner of the regular season gets 6 points, which is the equivalent of 2 race wins. So it's between Quinn's kind of a long shot, and then Patsy and Jeremy Scher are kind of right there battling for it. So
Quinn, maybe you think Quinn did that a little bit to get that regular season title?
Maybe.
Alright, man. I'll let you go. Thanks for talking to us. That was Michael Christopher, involved in that incident a few laps ago. Looks like he is back out on track. Did not realize that. Probably wouldn't have talked his ear off. I didn't know, but yeah, he did pull it back out on track. We're 3 laps down right now. You know, he is the only car lap down, so if he gets a few cautions, he could get himself back on the lead lap. But I think he might have some damage on that car. I don't know if he took the quick repair or not. We have hit halfway though, and we're side by side for the lead. Navoa to the bottom of Strumetta. Not gonna clear right there. Oh, Strumetta, little bobble on entry. Gonna hang onto that right rear of the 96. He can't let him get clear. As soon as he's clear, Strumetta's gonna be in some hot water. That's pretty much gonna be over, because I know Navoa has just been sitting behind him, saving his tires. That's what I would do. But if Strumetta can hold him on the bottom, can hold that position, maybe get Navoa to burn his tires a little bit on the bottom. I know that's a big ask when you're sitting on the top. Because inherently with this iRacing tire model, you're gonna burn more when you run higher on the track. But if he can get Navoa to work real hard and scrub that right front off, he could maybe hold him off for a little bit, get back in front of him. But Travis got to be careful too. If he burns his stuff off, he's going to lose not only first, but he's probably going to fall behind Scherer, who's been working back there saving his tires as well. Doing a good job right now though, holding on to that left rear quarter panel, side drafting off the corner. Don't even know if it works in modifieds, but it looks like it is. Either that, just getting a good run off the corner. Almost gets cleared by Navoa right there, but able to hold on. Got to be careful. He's starting to lose ground. He's actually clear for a moment, but he gets the run off the corner again. He is right there. He's got to be super careful. He's got to get back up there. Navoa backs the corner up right there. It's going to give him a good run off. Travis still able to hold on. Looks like Gatlin Downey had an issue. He's out of this race. We're going to stay up for the battle for the lead. We're going to keep our eye on this. Strumetta, 23 laps to go, trying his hardest. And he gets cleared, but he's going to jump to the inside. And try his hand at that. Bit of a crossover. Navoa going to get a good run on the top. And I think that's all she wrote for Travis Strumetta right now. Navoa did a good job saving his tires. Did a good job just holding that bottom. And I think Travis may have scrubbed that right front off a little bit more. And now Scherer going to make the move to the bottom like I expected. Scherer, I think, has got some pretty good tires sitting right there. And he's able to clear Travis. Travis might have just let him go right there. It's a lot better than fighting for it, losing the leader. But Jeremy Scherer able to save the tire. Just lurk back there, and he gets by Travis Strumetta, and now maybe going to try to put a fight up to the 96. And a battle for 5th, actually. Quinn Newton, Cliff Mullins. Huge blocks from Cliff Mullins right there. Actually getting some help from Christopher, who's 4 laps down. Maybe just trying to help out a teammate? No, I don't know why I thought that. I know exactly what Mike's doing right now. He is upset with that 97. He's riding on that rear bumper and he gets into him. Not happy with Quinn Newton right now. He turns him in turn 3 and 4. Quinn Newton goes around and the caution comes out. We have beef. So that's gonna throw a wrench in everything. Navoa did a good job saving tires, pretty much had the race locked up. I think he's starting to drive away from the field. Now finds himself in a position where I think there's enough laps left where somebody takes tires. They're probably going to pass him with the way this draft has been working. So he's got to come down and at least take 2 tires. But I think even a 4-tire stop is in the window right here. He's going to dart down pit road, try to fake somebody out. Rest of the field's going to come down with him. That's not a good camera angle. And Josh Emerson going to be the only one to stay out right here. So an interesting call from Emerson. I like it. Get some track position. Navoa misses his box. He's gonna have to back up. Oh no! That's cost him about 2.5 seconds right there. And that's absolutely gonna give up the lead to Jeremy Scherer, I think. Oh, okay. So Navoa with a 10-second stop. I think I don't know what he did. His stop was about 2 to 4 seconds faster than everybody else. I want to say it takes about 12 seconds to take 2 tires, but he was able to get off in 10 seconds. Not entirely sure how he was able to hold on to the lead off pit road, but he was. So, race off pit road going to be Navoa, Scherer, Catalano, Mullins, Skrmeta, Elston, Llewellyn, and Newton. And Newton is the only 4-tire taker. Everybody else looks like took 2 tires or no tires. I still don't know if Navoa was able to get a set on. If so, it would be a world record pit crew, I think. But let's take a look at what happens between the 97 and the 16. We're going to back this way up. This had been brewing for a few laps. So Christopher, we saw him out there. He was just riding around not really pushing the car. I think he was waiting for the 97 to get by. And he's just going to ride on his bumper for a few laps. Gives him a tap right there, telling him he's not happy with him. Diving into the corner right here and just hooks into the quarter panel. And now into turn 3, only gives him a send on the rear bumper, and Newton goes around. So first caution of the night. Absolute beef between the 97 and the 16. Not, you know, it's a little weird to see the admins of the series getting in a beef with each other, but I know Mike was probably a little frustrated with the way the car was driving and the race was going for him, and once that incident happened between him and Quinn Newton, I think that just kind of sent him over the edge. Looks like Mike's gonna get a late around actually, and Emerson gonna take off in the lead. We're gonna see what happens here. Who's got tires, who doesn't? We're about to find out. Gonna go green with 9 laps to go here at Iowa. And here we go. Field's gonna come off turn 4. Race in the hands.
Green
With
flag,
Josh
green
Emerson,
flag.
and here we go. He's gonna step on it. Naveau with a great start on the outside. Josh Emerson able to clear up into turn 1. We'll see if he's able to hold on to it. Down the backstretch, Naveau with a good run on the outside. And I'd say the rest of the field kind of struggling right here. Still side by side for the lead. I think if Emerson wanted any chance of holding on to that lead, I think he needed to be on the top side. That seems to be the best spot to defend a position. But it looks like he's going to concede the lead to Dustin Navoa. 8 laps to go right now. Scherer with those 2 tires. He's got to get by Josh Emerson quick if he wants the shot at the 96. Scrumetta had a bad pit stop, finds himself in 5th right now, trying to get back up, get back to where he was, and just finds himself in a cluster of cars. Now in 5th place, trying to move through the field. Scherer and Emerson side by side still, and 6 laps to go right here at the line. Josh Emerson, oh, bit of a pinch now. Oh, they're wrecking the 15 and the 4 in the outside wall. No caution. The 4 right front is destroyed. Very similar to what happened to the 16 earlier. But he's gonna have to bring it to pit road. His race is over. And no caution gonna come out. He's just gonna bring it to pit road. A little frustrated there, just driving it into the wall, but still side by side for 2nd place. Emerson, who got loose right there and kind of started that chain reaction, still able to hold on to 3rd, wasn't involved in the accident, but Travis Scrumetta able to come out on top and all that, get to 2nd, but 4 laps to go, a 2nd back. I don't think he's going to be able to get to this 96. Scherer also having to come down pit road, might have also got a meatball penalty. So those two, Jeremy Scherer and Pat Catalano, both with major issues in the final moments of this race. up a few hundredths of a second, almost a tenth right there, but just too far back, not enough time. 2 laps to go for Navoa. And white flag in the air, Dustin Navoa. This race is going to be official. No more cautions. Just got to bring it home. Only a half a mile left. Get it done here at Iowa. Get his 3rd win on the season.
Get a win done.
And Dustin Navoa going to come off turn 4 and win.
Thanks, man.
Here at Iowa Speedway.
Yeah, that's fun racing stuff like that for a while there.
Travis Cremetta going to take home
Oh,
second.
yeah, for
Josh
sure.
Emerson
Kept it
getting the
clean,
top
too,
3
you know,
here tonight.
most
Quinn
people
Newton
that probably
to
wouldn't have
4th.
gone over.
Mullins
Yeah, that
going to
was
take home the top 5. Scott Elston going to take home 6th, and the final car on the lead lap, Daniel Llewellyn in 7th.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Looks like Newton turning Christopher
Yeah,
after the
absolutely.
race was over. And these guys are going crazy. All right. We're going to burn it down on the front stretch. Park it up front. We'll see if we can get a word with them. Hey Dustin, it's Lucas. Got me?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, we weren't able to talk to you last week after Irwindale, but got it done again, so we can talk to you this time around. Got it done here at Iowa. It looked like there at the start of the race, Scrumetta got around you, and you were just kind of sitting behind him, but I could tell, man, you were saving your tires good, and with about 20 to go, you made the move on him and got by him. Was that kind of what you were doing, or am I wrong?
Yeah, he got to my bumper and it looked like he kept peeking low. So I'm like, set sail and I'll just draft behind you and save my tire. And I kind of just let him burn his stuff up. I mean, I did the first few laps I was leading. It's really easy to do that. So I just kind of took my time and waited till about halfway. And wanted to push him so he could drive weight a little bit more. And he didn't look like he wanted to take any of my pushes. He just looked like he was dropping low to protect. So I just grabbed a hold of the lead and banked on going green the rest of the way, and we got a caution, and it worked out through those pit stops. So
Absolutely. When that caution came out, were you at all worried about that restart?
not really. I was worried about my pit stop. I overshot it and then backed up twice and still came off first. So I don't know if everybody behind me took 4. I took 2. So, but other than that, no, I scuffed the tires in real good and just rolled top, and I figured I'd get drive off of both corners, and we just kind of set sail from there. So
Absolutely, man. Drove a great race tonight. Thanks for talking to us. Got anybody you want to shout out for the run?
yeah, Nova Racing, Catalana Motorsports, Landon Rap Racing, Trifolds, and Team ZSS.
All right. Well, congrats on the win, man. We'll see you next week.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Dustin Navoa, winner tonight here at Iowa. Now we get a word with Scrumetta. Finished 2nd tonight. Hey, Travis, Lucas, got me?
Hello.
Hey, man. Well, you took home 2nd tonight, led a bunch of laps. Seemed like a pretty good night for you tonight. The winner last season at Iowa, so it seems like you're kind of tracked, but just came up short. Maybe that caution definitely didn't help you in terms of that, but, still a great night for you overall. How was the race in your eyes?
I know the rest of the guys are complaining that it was snooze fest, but honestly, I mean, I was the battle with Dustin there was fun. So I thought it was a good race anyway. So
I enjoyed the battles up front. I mean, you guys were pretty much neck and neck the whole race, and you know, there was some good battles back around 5th as well. We had some beef, 16 and the 97 wrecking each other. It's going to be exciting to see what happens with that.
yeah,
But
I've never seen that one before.
Oh man. Well, took home second tonight. I mean, you know, it seemed like you might have had a good shot at running away with that thing, but it seemed like Deveau was just kind of lurking back there, seeing what he could do.
Yeah. I knew I didn't have a chance. I was just like trying to pull away, so hoping I could pull away enough, but I didn't, and then the caution came out. So
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you gave it a good shot. Still drove a great race. You got anybody you want to shout out for the run tonight?
well, I will say I wasn't planning on doing the race. I thought the race was over when I looked. I was actually going to do a GT3 race, and then I saw this was up, and it's like, oh, good, it's Iowa. I can defend my Iowa championship. And then I saw that Dustin joined, and like, well, that's not happening. So, but yeah, I'd like to just shout you out for doing the broadcast, Quinn and Mike for running the series every week, and Labor 12, M9 Performance, Low Drag Esports. I think that's everybody. Pretty sure. Also, as always, Grogu for the photo. I think I still got that going over there. So
Yep.
yeah, okay, good. Yeah, the Force was not with me for the win, but I mean, considering I had a minute and a half of practice, I'll take that tonight.
For sure, man. Well, thanks for joining us. Congrats on the second place, and we'll see you next week, maybe.
I guess we'll see you at USA.
Absolutely. All right.
Okay.
See ya.
Thank you.
All right, it's Travis Cremetta, second place. Looks like Josh Emerson has left the track early, so we won't be talking with him. But, you know, congrats, Josh, on the third place. You ran a great race too, man. So, all right, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. I'm Lucas Hoitzma. That was the M9 Modified Tour. As always, if you want to get in on the action, click the links in the description. Go to dgsracing.com to stay up to date on all the Sidewinder action. And we'll catch you next week for... I think Travis said USA. I think. Yeah, it's going to be USA for the regular season finale. Make sure to stay tuned for that. And we'll see you then.